Sometimes we think that to feel more feminine, we need big changes, that we have to totally reinvent ourselves, change how we dress, how we talk, or how we behave. But the truth is that feminine energy grows in the tiny details, in those almost invisible gestures you repeat every day without even noticing. It's in the way you breathe, in how you speak to yourself, in how you move, how you care for yourself, how you look at yourself, and how you listen to yourself. When you start to live with more presence, more gentleness, and more awareness, something inside you begins to wake up. It's not magic, it's connection. Your body softens, your mind slows down, and your energy becomes more magnetic, more attractive, more bright. That's why I want to share with you 10 small daily habits that can shift your energy in a simple way, little by little, from the inside out. They are small, simple gestures, but very powerful, that help you come back to your feminine essence and to the most real and loving version of you. And if you haven't done it yet, subscribe now to our channel, because every week we share content to help you grow in self-love, emotional wisdom, and feminine power. This is a space for women who are healing, waking up and opening again from the soul. First, breathe with awareness when you wake up. Before you touch your phone, before you think about your list of tasks or everything you have to do today, pause for a moment and just breathe. Close your eyes, place one hand on your chest and the other on your belly, and take 3 deep, slow, soft breaths. Notice how the air comes in and fills your body with life, and how, as you breathe out, you let go of any tension that stayed in you while you slept. That simple action, so small and at the same time so strong, is a way of saying to yourself, I am here, I am present, I am alive, I am awake. Because when you breathe consciously, you return to yourself. You connect again with your body, with your energy, and with this exact moment. Breathing is the bridge between your mind and your soul, between what you think and what you feel. When you begin the day from your center and not from noise or rush, you totally change the frequency of your energy. It's like choosing calm on purpose before the world starts moving. Turn this conscious breathing into your first act of love every morning. You don't need a lot of time, just a few seconds of real presence, and you will start to notice how, step by step, your day flows with more peace, more balance, and more feminine harmony. Second, speak more softly. Your voice is power. It is a part of your energy, a clear expression of what is going on inside you. When you speak from calm, with softness instead of tension, your voice becomes a channel of peace. Lowering your tone does not mean being weak. It means choosing calm on purpose instead of reacting on impulse. It means not letting outside noise steal your inner quiet. Pay attention to how your world changes when you speak gently. People listen to you in a different way, your words reach deeper, and your presence feels more magnetic. A soft voice does not try to dominate, it invites. It does not fight to be heard, it is simply felt. When you talk to yourself with love, when you replace that harsh internal voice with a kind one, your body hears it, it loosens, and your feminine energy grows. Softness is strength under control. It is inner leadership. It is emotional elegance. Speaking with sweetness does not take away your power. It returns it to you, because every woman who leads her voice leads her vibration. And calm, balanced, loving energy has more effect than 1,000 words said with hardness. Start today. Speak more softly and watch how the world answers with the same tenderness you are putting out. Third, take care of your hands and your skin. Every time you put on cream, don't do it just by habit or for appearance. Do it as a small act of love for yourself, a tiny ritual where you honor your body and thank it for everything it does for you each day. Your hands are with you in everything. They work, they touch, they create, they hold, they support, they heal. We often forget this, but they also need care and sweetness. Take a few seconds to feel the cream, its texture, its smell, its temperature on your skin. Breathe while you apply it slowly, as if every movement was a way to send love to yourself. This simple act helps you connect again with your femininity, with that part of you that values what is delicate, mindful, and done without rush. When you touch yourself with care, your body knows it, your cells receive it, your energy finds balance, and your mind quiets. Taking care of your skin is not simply something external. It is a sign. It shows how you treat yourself, how much you value yourself, what you are willing to receive. The softness you give to your skin is the same softness you will start to show in how you look, how you talk, and how you live. Remember, a woman who looks after herself with love shines without needing to make a show of it. Her energy speaks for her. 4. Walk with presence. Walk a little slower, not to arrive late, but to feel the path. Straighten your back, drop your shoulders, soften your gaze, and feel how your feet touch the ground with steadiness and grace. Every step can become a kind of meditation if you are truly there. Don't rush through life as if you were always behind. Hurry separates you from yourself. Conscious movement brings you back. Walking with presence is allowing your body to choose its own rhythm, without comparing, without trying to go at someone else's speed. It is moving from flow, not from anxiety. Feminine energy does not grow from speed. It grows from pause, from feeling, from being here and now. Notice how your energy shifts when you walk from calm. Your thoughts organize, your breathing becomes deeper, and your mind settles. Elegance is born in that moment when you walk with dignity, with grace, and with inner connection. It is not so much about how you look on the outside when you move, but about the energy you send when each step holds awareness. Walking with presence is also a reminder. There is no place more important than the moment you are living right now. You don't need to run after anything or anyone. When you walk from your center, life starts to match your rhythm. Things begin to come to you with less effort because you are aligned with your own energy. So next time you leave the house, walk as if the ground you step on is sacred and as if you are a woman who knows her power, her beauty, and her peace. 5. Surround yourself with beauty because what is truly beautiful lifts you, heals you, and changes your energy. This is not about luxury or showing off, but about harmony, about creating spaces that invite peace, that remind you of who you are, and that help you breathe more slowly. Put fresh flowers in a vase, light a candle with a clear intention. Set up your favorite corner, tidy with care, not just out of duty, but to offer your soul a place where it can rest. The feminine is fed by what is gentle, by the small details, by soft colors, smells, and textures. Everything you choose with awareness, a pretty cup, a plant, a scent you enjoy, becomes a quiet message of self. Love, I deserve to live in beauty. Your home and the spaces around you reflect your inner world. When your space is in order, your mind rests. When there is harmony, your heart opens. And when your environment is calm, you also begin to vibrate at a higher level. Don't think beauty is shallow. True beauty is also spiritual. It connects you with gratitude, with abundance, and with the joy of being alive. Create tiny rituals of beauty in your day. Putting flowers in water, spraying perfume on your pillow, lighting a candle while you get dressed. Don't do it to impress others, do it for you, because you are also part of the scene you are creating. Remember, a woman who lives surrounded by beauty blooms, almost without trying, because everything around her reminds her of the peace, the softness, and the light she already carries inside. 6. Listen to soft music. Music is vibration, and so are you. Every note, every sound, every rhythm you hear has the power to touch your emotional and energetic state. That's why it matters what you choose to let in through your ears. Music does not just fill silence, it changes the quality of the moment. When you choose gentle melodies, sounds of nature, feminine voices, or mantras, something inside you settles down. your breathing deepens, your mind quiets, and your heart opens more. Feminine energy rises when there is inner peace, and music can be a sacred way to connect with that peace. Turn music into a daily habit. Put on calm music while you shower, while you cook, while you get ready. Let it walk with you like an invisible hug that reminds you of who you really are. You don't have to understand the lyrics or follow the rhythm. Just feel. Feel how each sound moves through your body, how your energy softens, how your soul widens. Soft music teaches you to flow, to move with grace, to live more from feeling and less from overthinking. It is a direct path to your feminine essence because it connects you with your own sensitivity, your intuition, and the beauty of being here now. Remember, the music you listen to shapes your energy. So choose sounds that lift you, that inspire you, that make you feel in peace, because a woman in calm is a powerful woman, and her whole vibration becomes a kind of melody that the world can't ignore. 7. Give thanks before you sleep. Before you close your eyes every night, give yourself a small moment of silence and think of 3 things you feel grateful for. It doesn't matter if they were big events or tiny details, a nice talk, a smile, a tasty meal, a quiet moment. Gratitude not only changes your thoughts, it changes your energy. When you give thanks, you open your heart and you tell life, I see what I have and I am ready to welcome more. Gratitude pulls you away from the feeling of emptiness and connects you with abundance. With the sense that things are okay, that everything has a meaning, even the parts you don't yet understand. Turn this into a daily ritual. You can write it in a notebook, think about it in silence or whisper it out loud. What matters is that you feel it, not as an empty habit, but as a deep, close talk with life. As you give thanks, your vibration rises, your mind lets go and sleep comes lighter, smoother, more peaceful. Feminine energy grows with gratitude, because to be grateful is to receive with an open heart. A woman who gives thanks doesn't live from lack, but from fullness. She can see beauty in daily life and finds hidden gifts even in hard moments, every night. Before sleeping, let gratitude be your last thought. Thank what has been, what is, and what is coming. And you will start to see how every new morning arrives with more peace, more love, and more abundance, because life always answers a thankful heart. 8. Don't focus on competing, choose to inspire. Feminine energy does not fight to be above. It joins, it supports, it lifts others. When one woman shines, she does not turn off other lights. She shows what is possible for them too. Comparison comes from fear. Inspiration comes from love. And when you decide to inspire instead of compete, your soul opens. Your energy becomes lighter, more beautiful, more strong. Every time you see another woman doing well, don't look at her with envy, look at her with admiration. Bless her journey, celebrate what she has achieved, and tell yourself, if she can, I can too. Because when you truly enjoy the good that happens to others, that same vibration comes back to you many times over. Life supports women who celebrate the light in others, because they understand that abundance is not divided, it grows when it is shared. Real feminine energy does not need to prove anything, it just needs to be. It doesn't have to compete, because it knows its own power is unique, special, and enough. When a woman lives from cooperation instead of competition, she becomes like a lighthouse. She inspires, she guides, and she reminds others that they can all be wise, strong, and beautiful in their own way. Start by changing the way you look at things. Instead of saying, she has something I don't, say, she is showing me what is also possible for me. When you stop seeing other women as threats and start seeing them as mirrors, your energy changes. Remember, a woman who inspires is a woman at peace with herself, and that peace is felt, it spreads, and it touches hearts, even without words. 9. Listen more, react less. Your real power is not in controlling others, arguing or forcing your point, but in understanding, observing, and answering from calm. Listening more and reacting less is one of the deepest ways to show your feminine energy because it keeps you in your center, in balance, in presence. When you learn to listen not only to what people say, but to what they feel behind their words, you grow a quiet wisdom. You begin to see that many times what the other person really needs is not a fast answer, but your calm. The woman who listens without jumping to react has a strength that doesn't make noise but is clearly felt. It is a strength that comes from self-trust, from knowing that nothing outside can truly control her peace. Practice pausing before you answer. Breathe, feel, and choose your words with love. That small pause can change the direction of a talk and save you from losing energy in arguments that don't feed your soul. Feminine energy is not obsessed with being right. It cares about understanding, about connection, about harmony. When you react from impulse, you move away from your essence, but when you choose to observe and listen, you become a mirror of calm, and that calm is attractive. It inspires respect, trust and closeness without needing to shout. Remember, not everything needs your reaction, but everything can show you something. Listening more is an act of wisdom. Reacting less is an act of self-love. And when you keep your peace, even when everything around seems chaotic, you reach one of the highest forms of feminine elegance. Allow yourself to rest without feeling guilty. Rest is also productive. You don't always have to be doing, fixing, or proving something. Sometimes the most intelligent and brave thing you can do is to stop and let yourself simply be. The world has taught us to measure our value by what we do, but feminine energy does not grow in pressure. It grows in pause, in silence, in those moments when you breathe and allow yourself to feel calm. Resting is not quitting. It is recharging. It is a deep act of self-love. A way of saying to yourself, my well-being matters too. When you allow yourself to rest, your mind becomes clear, your body recovers, and your intuition speaks louder. The best ideas do not come from exhaustion, they come from balance. Let go of the guilt of not doing enough. You are not a machine. You are a woman who needs time to bloom, and even flowers rest before they open again. Create sacred times for your rest. A short nap, a warm scented bath, a night without screens, a day without plans. Don't wait until you are totally drained to give yourself what you already deserve. Remember, rest is not a luxury. It is a basic need. A woman who honors herself, who lets herself stop, listen to her body, and protect her energy becomes more radiant, more intuitive, and more powerful. So when the world pushes you to run faster, dare to pause, because resting does not make you less. It makes you more you. Your feminine energy does not depend on how you look, but on how you feel about yourself. It does not come from makeup, clothes, or the approval of others, but from that deep bond with your inner world, with your softness, your intuition, and your quiet strength. Every small habit you build is a path back to yourself, a way to reconnect with your essence, to heal what you had put aside, and to remember that being a woman is an art, and you are the most beautiful work you are shaping day after day. Honor your body, your mind, and your spirit. Let yourself bloom at your own rhythm, without comparison, without so much pressure on yourself. True beauty is born from inner peace, from the love with which you decide to care for yourself, and from the respect you give to your own story. Here we keep growing together in self-love, wisdom, and feminine power. If this video touched you, subscribe and join this community where every day we remember that the most powerful woman is the one who chooses to live from her soul.